This is the Giants Postcast, your instant game reaction for the San Francisco Giants, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Locked On Giants Postcast. I'm your host, Eric Triple E Engel. You may know me as the former producer for the Murph and Mac Morning Show on KMBR, or maybe from some of these other Locked On Sports postcasts we do. We also do the Locked On Warriors and Locked On 49ers postcast as well. 49ers postcast coming soon. But today, the Giants just continue their second half skid, fall to the San Diego Padres at Oracle Park today, 4-1. And aside from a Rafael Devers solo home run in the sixth inning, the Giants were again lifeless at the dish. Logan Webb touched up for 4 runs in his 6.1 innings of work. I thought he probably should have come out a little bit earlier, but overall, not a terrible day for Webb. But with the offense going as it is right now, he's got to be perfect on the mound, and he was a little less than that today. The Giants lost 11 of their last 12 games at home and are watching their playoff hopes fade day by day, or anything that might be left of those playoff hopes. They are pretty well squashed into the dirt at this point. We'll break it all down, but first I want to thank all of you for watching us on the Locked On Giants YouTube channel. Please, if you aren't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. Thanks also for listening on the Locked On Giants YouTube channel, however you're tuning in, YouTube channel or the podcast feed. We appreciate it. Make sure to check out the Giants, Locked On Giants Daily Show for more in-depth coverage. My guy, Alan Stiles, does a great job, and it was announced before, I think right before or right after we did our last show, that Alan Stiles was going to be taking over for Ben on the Daily Show. And I know Alan from my time at KMBR. I booked him a few times there for the night show at KMBR with Dieter Kurtenbach and the like. And Alan's got great stuff. I like his basketball coverage too, but he's going to be our Giants guy, college baseball player out at Temple, I believe, former college baseball player. So he's he's got a mind for the game, and he's going to be a great addition to the Locked On family. So shout out Alan Stiles, but I don't have anybody to shout out from the Giants for you guys today. I really don't. This team is so underwhelming, so pathetic to watch. If you're gonna be bad, at least have something like kind of going for you. Like, have some kind of a sense of excitement. This team is just lifeless. It's a flat soda is what this team is. It's a soda that you opened last night and you left out on the counter, and there's just no juice left to it, man. Like, this team, it's just lifeless. It's painful watching them in the batter's box. I mean, other than Rafi hitting that solo home run, at no point in this game did I think, oh, the Giants, they look like they might get something going here. Like, this team just putrid. Other than the Rafi Devers home run, you only had 4 hits in this game. You had a Dom Smith single, a Matt Chapman hit as well. Jung-Hoo Lee picked up a hit. And the new guy, Drew Gilbert, new guy that they just got from the Mets in the Tyler Rogers trade, picked up his first career MLB hit. So, I mean, I guess that's like the big highlight for the Giants today. Just not a very good day for the Giants, and not a good, last couple of weeks. If you've been out to the yard at all, you probably have not seen a win. I mean, they have exactly 1 win since the series before the All-Star break. They have 1 win post All-Star break at home, and it was against the Nationals on Friday. And this is just putrid right now. Watching this team, the last 3 games, they've combined for 3 total runs. I mean, it's just pathetic watching this team go out there every single day and just have zero anything going for them. No plan at the plate, and it's been like this all season long. You're just kind of hoping that someone gets hot and just carries this offense. And that's kind of been few and far between this year. Willy Adames had kind of heated up for a little while, and he's still going pretty good, but over 4 today, not his best day at the plate by any means. You just can't get all these guys clicking at the same time. It seems like when Adames and Ramos are hitting, Devers and Chapman are not. When Devers and Chapman are hitting, Adames and Ramos aren't. And Jung-Hoo Lee has not been as consistent as we hoped that he would be this season. It's just been just a slog offensively, watching this team night in and night out do this same old song and dance, and it's tiring. It's one thing to be bad. It's another thing to be boring, man. And this team is about as boring as it gets. Honestly, might be one of the worst watches in all of Major League Baseball right now. And that hurts me to say, because I love the Giants, man. I absolutely love this team. If there was one sport, like if I was forced to only watch one sport for the rest of my life, it would be baseball, and it would be Giants baseball. this team is just boring right now. It's painful to have to sit there and watch them all the time. It is just pathetic. But ultimately in this game, let's get through it. I mean, you did have the first 5 innings of this one. Logan Webb was keeping you in the game, and he looked very, very, very on his stuff early on, and just in that 6th inning, they got to him for that 1 run, and then in the 7th inning, it all started to come undone for Logan Webb. I did not think that he should have been left in there for that long. His pitch count was running up a little bit, and he was showing some signs, giving up some contact. I mean, he gave up 8 hits in this game. One of the last ones was that Freddie Fermin home run, and that made it a 4-1 game. That 2-run home run ends up being our turning point from today's game.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
And the turning point definitely was that Fermin home run. I mean, the Giants still would have lost, though. I mean, you still would have lost 2-1 because you were only able to, if you take that home run away from the Padres, because the Giants were only able to score 1 run, and they had 0 opportunity, 0 chance really to score it all again. And I mean, Yu Darvish was okay tonight. I mean, he's Yu Darvish, but I mean, it's another time when you're facing an aging pitcher that you're just making look really, really good out there. And the Giants have done this all season long. This is nothing new. Darvish today for the Padres, 6 innings, only gives up 4 hits and 1 run, 6 strikeouts. The 1 home run to Rafael Devers was the 1 run that he gave up. This guy has a 5.61 ERA on the season. I mean, the Giants can't do anything against anybody right now. And I don't even have the excuse of a lefty starting pitcher for you. This offense is just bad. It's just how it is. This offense is just bad. And I know that the cheers, the calls for Bryce Eldridge to get promoted are gonna start to get even louder than they have been, because he was recently they rearranged the top 100 prospects, and Eldridge is now bumped up to number 20 in all of Major League Baseball. So I mean, he's getting some love on the national stage that Giants prospects usually don't. And I get it. I mean, he's continuing to mash home runs. Just the other night, he was called out on a strike 3 that he challenged, which was overturned. And then he hit an opposite field home run on the very next pitch. So I get it. The talent is clearly there. But again, it's not worth rushing this guy up for a team that is just not a playoff team. It's really not. And if Eldridge kicks down the door and is ready to go, then so be it. Like, bring him up. I don't hold him back for any reason. But I don't want to see him brought up until he's completely kicked down that door, like off its damn hinges, and there's no chance to put it back on, and he is staying with the big league club. That's what I want from Bryce Eldridge. I want him to prove that he belongs here and not be a desperation call-up like the Giants have had with so many of their prospects over these last couple seasons. So again, the Giants just lifeless offensively. And trust me, I get why Giants fans want to see Bryce Eldridge. You're dying for some excitement. Trust me, I am too. This team is pathetic right now to watch. 11-12 in your last 12 home games. Playoff teams don't lose at home like that. Like, they just don't. The playoff teams find a way to win, and they especially find a way to capitalize at home and against division opponents. And guess what? Against the Padres this year, the Giants have absolutely not capitalized. They are now 2-5 against the Padres. It's not going very well for the Giants. Their record against the Dodgers is almost just as bad. So when you're trying to gain ground on teams in your division, you got to beat the guys ahead of you, and the Giants just can't do that this year consistently at all. We got more to get into on the other side. We got to get into Logan Webb's day a little bit more. We got to give you a player of the game and get into what you'll be talking about after this one. All that and more coming up next on the Locked On Giants postcast. Today's show is brought to you by Gameday Hue. And I wish I had one of their hats to show you guys how cool they are, because they are just perfect, sleek design. There are no logos, no big crazy logos, only colors. And it goes with any fit. And for Giants fans like me, it really hits the mark. Gameday Hue makes clean, no logo gear with team-inspired colorways for every pro and college fan base. It's all about letting your colors speak for you. No giant logos, just smart, versatile style that works on game day, on the golf course, or anywhere in between. I was out there at Outside Lands this past weekend at the music festival here in San Francisco. I wish I had a Gameday Hue hat to go with each one of my fits, because they just go with everything. They're so clean, and And just like I said, it's the perfect addition to any outfit that you got. Right now, you can get 15% off with code MLB15 at GamedayHue.com. That's GamedayHue.com. The code even stacks on bundle deals, so now's the time to load up. Let your colors talk, because colors speak louder than words. That's GamedayHue.com, code MLB15. And today's show is also sponsored by FanDuel. August 26th is officially FanDuel Futures Day, a brand new holiday for football fans who live for bold predictions and preseason hunches. For just 24 hours, FanDuel is giving you deals on NFL season predictions. So whether you're calling your MVP, eyeing a long shot division winner, or ready to crown your Super Bowl champ before week one even kicks off, this is your moment. And I got a couple of futures I'm looking at for the NFL season, man. I mean, the one I really do like is I'm looking at the 49ers schedule, and they have one of the easiest, if not the easiest, strength of schedule in all of the NFL. And their line is set at 9.5. Last time I checked on FanDuel, I'm hitting the over on that, man. I got the Niners at 10 wins. And I think that even though the talent this year is a little lacking, the schedule is going to be easy enough that the 49ers can get there, maybe even a little bit better. So I'm going with the 49ers over on the 9.5 win total. And for the MVP, if you're looking for an MVP, Lamar Jackson. That's where I'm going. I think this is Lamar's year. He has been very close the last couple seasons, and he did win. He already has a couple MVP awards under his belt, but I think he gets another one this season. He is just so dominant, and the Ravens have added some talent around him. I think he's going to have a monster season. So visit the FanDuel app today and start planning your futures bets now, because Futures Day is one day and one day only. FanDuel, play your game. Welcome back to the Locked On Giants postcast. I'm your host, Eric Triple E Engel, and today the Giants fall 4-1 to the Padres. And man, I'm so tired of watching this team just do the same thing every day, man. And I know that you guys are too. This is just one of the most frustrating watches in all of baseball. And I mean, it was Logan Webb day, so I had some juice for that. You know, I always love me a Logan Webb day on the mound. I just love the way this guy pitches. I say it every time. He's a damn bulldog. He goes right after you. He's going to pitch to contact, a throwback style of pitcher. And I love watching that. The defense is engaged. He got the ball in play a lot. And this year, Logan Webb has been pitching a lot better as far as with the hunting those strikeouts. But today, he did not hunt very many of those strikeouts. He only had 3 of them, walked 1, gave up those 4 earned runs, 8 hits, and they got to him there in that 7th inning, tagged him for 3 runs before he exited this one where he gave up 4 in total. And Webby's ERA balloons to 3.34 on the season. Not a terrible start by Logan Webb by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, he did all he could to keep the Giants in this one. Through 98 pitches, 69 of them for strikes. He was filling up the zone decently well, but overall, the Padres were just getting to him. He got 14 ground outs. That's, I mean, typical Logan Webb work right there. And I mean, he did do a overall decent job of keeping the Giants in this game. But again, when you have an offense that's this putrid, you got to be perfect if you're Logan Webb. And that sucks, because this has just been the story of this guy's whole damn career, man. He cannot get run support anytime he's out there. And it's tough to waste Logan Webb home starts. Like that, if you're going to win any game, you should be winning Logan Webb starts at home, of all places. It's just incredibly frustrating to watch this team continue to not support their guy, to not back up Logan Webb with at least more than 1 run. You got to have some kind of just give him something, just a little bit. But the overall Logan Webb, he only had a 10% swing and miss rate tonight. He was really pitching to that contact. Didn't throw the sinker as much as I would normally like to see from him, because I think that he pitches a lot better with those secondary pitches when he's not over reliant on the changeup or the sweeper. Today, threw more changeups and sweepers than sinkers, and usually that's not a great pitch profile for Logan Webb. He was getting a lot of those ground outs today, though, but ultimately they got to him later on in this one. That, as I said earlier, the Freddie Fermin 2-run shot there in the 7th inning really put the nail in the coffin for the Giants. And but again, even if the Padres didn't have that home run, they would have still ended up winning this game. But for what it's worth, that home run did come on the sweeper. So again, Logan Webb's secondary pitches aren't as effective when he doesn't have that sinker going for him, and he didn't really have it going as good as it usually is today. So that to me, that's why they were able to get to Logan today. But the Giants right now, man, I mean, just on a collision course with 500 for the rest of the year. And there's nothing worse in sports than a team that's 500 and boring, because at least if you're bad and you have some excitement for the future, take the Sharks, for instance. If you're the San Jose Sharks, you know you got some chips for the future. Celebrini makes you excited. Where is my Macklin Celebrini for the San Francisco Giants? You know what I'm saying, man? Like, I just need something that I can get behind. And I get that Bryce Eldridge is waiting in the wings, but don't push him up and rush him up to the show yet if he's not ready for it. I'm excited for when he eventually gets here, but hey, ultimately, the Giants should not rush that guy and mess with his development at all. But right now, this team is a bad watch. This is a bad team, and I mean, they're 59-60. The record reflects it. They're under 500, and the Giants. We talked about this going into the second half of the season, coming out of the All-Star break. The 22nd toughest strength of schedule for the second half of the season. 22nd. If the Giants don't make the playoffs, it's because they're a bad team. It's not because they got bad matchups or they just ran into the wrong team at the wrong time. No, they have a easy schedule for the rest of the year, and if they're not able to win games, they're just not a good baseball team. And that's where the Giants are right now. So ultimately, this is kind of the effort I'm expecting to see from them the rest of the year. Lackluster, kind of boring, leaving something to be desired, leaving a lot to be desired. This Giants team just not doing what it should be right now with this roster, but got to keep pushing forward. At least the bullpen. Hey, if you're looking for a positive, at least there was a nice day by the bullpen today, and Beck, with a nice clean inning there as well. That was good to see. Lucchesi has been pitching pretty good. Ryan Walker, nice little outing for him as well. So the Giants, I guess, if you're looking for a bright spot, it's the bullpen. But today's player of the game, we got to give it to Rafael Devers.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
And I Devers, the one home run, sure, great solo home run, that's nice. But over his last 10 games, he is starting to heat up a little bit, or to look a little bit more like the old Rafael Devers. 278, 10 hits, 4 home runs, 8 RBI, 7 runs in his last 10 games. So that's something good to see, at least for Rafael Devers, if he can get going and just start to get comfortable here. If we can end the season with Rafael Devers and Willy Adames just being comfortable as Giants and hitting at Oracle Park, it's going to be a lot to go into next season with. So everything about the rest of this year is just preparing for next year, figuring out who right field is going to be, figuring out who second base is going to be, figuring out if Bryce is ready for the show or not, and getting Rafi and Willie and Matt Chapman all on the same page and ready and confident to hit at Oracle Park. That's what the Giants need to do for the rest of this season. It's all the time that we got for you guys today here on the Locked On Giants postcast. And I just realized I forgot to change my damn graphic on the show, man. Ignore everything you're reading on the on today's show list. I completely forgot to switch that. So my bad. That's that's my 1E for today for Triple E. We forgot to change the Chiron, but we'll be back at it tomorrow. I know we've taken some days off recently, but we'll be right back at it tomorrow for this Padres series. I'm actually going to be out at the yard tomorrow, so I'll be bringing you the vibes from Oracle Park. Can't promise a win. I'll do my best to help cheer them on, but we'll see what happens. If you're basing it on the last 12 games at home, though, things aren't looking good for the Giants tomorrow. So Padres series rolls on. I mean, maybe they'll try to salvage something tomorrow, and maybe you can still try to salvage this series. At least not get swept at home. That would be nice. That would be really bad to be swept at home by a division opponent at this point in the season. That would just be a nail in the coffin for the Giants. It's all the time that we got for you guys today here on the Locked On Giants postcast. I'm your host, Eric Triple E Engel. We'll see you next time. Peace.